Good morning. My name is Branden Robinson. I am a psychology major, and a little information about myself is that I'm from a small town called Wadesboro, North Carolina. Um, my parents are Angela and Harvey Robinson. I have three brothers and one sister. A little details, information of how I got here and everything to Clemson was I wasn't going to come to Clemson because of the simple fact it's out of state and I'm not going to pay out of state tuition. So I applied to UNC Chapel Hill and I didn't get in. And at the time, I was kind of mad because I had a really good GPA and SAT score. So I was like, why didn't I get in? And what happened was my mom told me that she put Clemson on my financial aid. So I applied to Clemson not knowing what Clemson was or anything about the school. And my first campus tour here, I loved the way Clemson was, the way everything was set up, the spirit and everything, and just the way things were at Clemson. My new student dialogue, the name of it was Gender Equity versus Gender Equality. Uh, Honestly, I didn't even want to go to this one just because of the name, and I'm like, does it seem to be something that's very interesting? But it became very interesting, and the things that we talked about in there was of how our society shapes, you know, gender, being a male and being a female. Being a male, most of the time people take being a male as the head of the household and the person that is supposed to be providing for the family, and look at the mother or the wife as the person that's supposed to support everybody, supposed to be one of the backbones of the family. And a lot of interesting uh, statements came up as far as like people coming up in homes that only had one parent and the mom was the breadwinner and everything. And I saw very different aspects to what I came up in, a family of six and a family of just one and everything. And it just opened my mind to the different types of things that the different types of things that people face. In my new student dialogue, a lot of people were kind of shy. Um, I was in a new student dialogue with a lot of people that were very shy, and it's like many people didn't want to talk. So I took it upon myself to actually be that person to talk because I think that I enjoyed it more by me talking and everything. Um, let's see here. The role that I played in the group, I think I was the type of person that spoke what other people wanted to say but didn't have the guts to say, because there were many things that I think that a lot of people can agree on that I said, but somebody such as Sally probably didn't say just because she was very shy and everything. And I felt that I was sort of I wouldn't consider myself to be a leader, but I felt that I did take a lot of lead role in the whole new student dialogue. Uh, the voices in my dialogue and everything, uh, as I said before, they show like a variety of perspectives that I never seen in my life and everything. A lot of things that people said in the new student dialogue actually opened my mind up to the way, being a stay-at-home father and everything. I never heard of somebody being a stay-at-home father, but it seemed to be very interesting and everything of how you could be closer to your son and everything. And I think in this new student dialogue overall, it was probably one of the best ones just because of the simple fact that you got to hear from the girl side and you got to hear from the male side, and pretty much it opened me up to as far as, okay, that I could be I don't have to live to society's expectations of being a man, and that right there is very powerful and everything. And that is all I have to talk about. So yes, I am done.